You've started already.
Yes, indeed. Well, who wants to watch somebody painting something black? It's not fun, is it?
Well, it's a
I
good
don't want my
job.
hands to get dirty.
It's a good job I've started on my project.
Oh, mine's going to probably take a couple of weeks now. We'll probably do it bit by bit.
Yeah, I won't get mine finished today either, but I'm going to do some bits and bobsies. Hi, Astrid. Hi, Jean. Oh, it's nice. Nice to see you all.
Hi, Jean. We are good.
Right, do something useful, shall I? Right.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a project that is inspired by my lovely friend Fiona. Hi, Jan. Hi,
Jan.
Anthony.
Hi, Leafy.
It's inspired by one of these. My lovely friend Fiona sent me a couple of her windows to play with, and Leanne said that I could use it today, so which is quite handy because I was working on a project. So that's what the windows are like.
I'm hoping to get them in sometime soon, but
they're really lovely.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be using the back plate, but I've put mine into just a piece of grey board. I just cut out the shape and I've stuck it on, and I've used some texture paste to do some brickwork, and then I've used some packing card to create myself a little I don't know what you call that, a little dais. I don't know what you call it. Little half circle, which I've also already put some texture paste on. So I'm just going to be working on this today and faffing around with it and, see what happens, isn't it?
Sounds like
see what happens.
Before we were live, I was saying to Rachel, I don't know whether she gave me this book nook or we had it from somewhere else. We can't remember, but we pretty much think it came from GSL.
Yes, that's what we think.
Whichever way it goes.
We think potentially, and if it comes from somewhere else, sorry. Hi, Sue. Join in if you know the chorus, everybody. Oh, I gotta stop it. Stop it. So yeah, and the other thing, I've put some supports in the bottom because this is just packing card, and I may have to weight it. We'll see how heavy everything is on there, because everything I put on there might be heavy enough to keep it safe, but we'll see. And the other thing I've already made, because I started doing this, is I made myself, look at this, Leanne, look at this. I made myself a little table.
Oh, how cute.
I know. I've used some snip art from the shop on the edges. And then I made the actual table out of bits of plywood. So I stuck bits of plywood together to make the tabletop, and then stuck them together to make the legs, and then put my snip art on there. So that is going to go on it's my little diorama that I'm making.
I was going to pick our Sue's interest. She does a lot of miniatures, isn't she?
Our Sue, yes. I'm looking for our Sue's approval on this, because she is the expert. So today I think I might do my stained glass window, because I'm going to encase it with this other layer, so that will sit in there. And I might do my walls, and I might do my floor and some shelves. We'll see. Thank you, Astrid. I did say to my husband, it's a shame I can't do it for actual size, but you got to start somewhere, haven't you?
Yes.
Thank you, Sue. I will take that as high praise indeed. You are the high Pooh Bar of miniatures.
Absolutely.
Do, 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 do. Oh, it's in my head today. It's not going. Right,
Yeah.
I've got some stone effect paste I'm going to slap on here for a minute and sort of give me some different textures. I'm not really that... The colours don't really matter that much. Anya! Hi, Anya. I hope your partner's doing okay. I hope you're enjoying the nursing. Oh, this is a bit hard. I've had this quite... See, this is why you shouldn't keep your supplies and not use them. Leanne, back up your camera a bit.
I've just done that.
Ah.
Just done it.
Well done.
Nobody wants to watch me paint in black anyway. It's just the most boring thing.
I think they do. I think they do. There's technique. There is technique to be... Oh, this... I'm glad I've started using this because I would have lost this if I'd waited much longer, I think. I was properly earworming today. Oh, what's the weather like by you, Leanne? What's the weather like by you?
It's just stopped raining.
Yeah, we're quite nice here at the minute. We lit the fire last night.
Oh, it's been raining pretty much all last night as well. It hasn't long stopped, you know.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It was chilly. Oh no, that's too hard.
Oh, I thought you meant a fire outside. Do you know what I said to Andrew? I am freezing. He said, "Don't put the heating on. Don't put the."
No, I lit the fire. I went for it.
Yeah, it was 20 degrees, but you know what? It didn't feel like 20 degrees to me.
No. Oh, Sue, you'll probably be shaking your head at me. Shaking your head and going, oh, dear me, what is she doing? Because if there's a hard way to do something, I'm pretty good at finding it. Stop it, Rachel.
I'm going to be covering this box with paper. The reason I'm doing it is the glue will, because it's grey board, the glue will just soak in. It'll be easier to gesso it first.
Definitely. It's a waste of you're wasting paint otherwise, aren't you? You are just wasting paint. I'm hoping to create the effect of old plaster walls with brickwork underneath. That's my plan. I also do the hard way. That's right. Yeah, Sue. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you're impressive. Oh, bless you. Yeah, definitely. I take my time. This has taken a few days putting this together because I like to wait for things to... like to wait for the glue to go off properly and make sure it's all nice and sturdy, and then I have to do things about 15 times to make sure I'm happy with them. So nothing like making your life harder than it needs to be, of course. Right, I'm not bothered about the floor because I know what I'm doing with the floor. Let me put that in some water. Move those out the way. and get a bit of a heat gun going on. Yeah, and it's nice though. Why rush, Sue? Why rush? There's no need to rush, is there? You know, and anybody I do samples for knows that I don't do lots of samples, like hundreds and hundreds of them, because I only do a few because they take me a long time to do. Ooh, sunny day in Montreal. Facebook user is Sylvia. Oh, very nice. And Susie Doucette. Oh, that's very kind of you, Sue. I don't know about that, but I do know. I have to take my time. I can't be rushing. If I rush this, I'm never happy with it, and I end up redoing it. So it's better I just take my time.
Yeah, I rush and still not happy with it. I take my time, still not happy with it. We do our best. I mean,
yeah, that's it. Well, we're just human beings, just doing our best, and that's what everybody is. We're all humans doing the best that we can do.
What's everybody been doing? Anything exciting?
Wow, I'm gonna butt in while we're waiting for everybody else to answer.
Go for it.
I went to my daughter's graduation, or one of my daughter's graduations on Friday, and it was lovely. That's why I've got my my painty nails.
Very exciting.
You know, had to make myself look like a proper, normal, functioning human being. So, yeah, it was very nice, and she's very pleased. Yes, Jean, definitely. Yeah, I'm I'm quite happy throwing things out, redoing them. I'll do several different versions of something to know that I like what I've done. And I think that's the joy of creating. So I enjoy that process. I don't know about you.
Which bit?
Like when you're sort of finding the best way for something to work and you're redoing things and
right, yes.
I enjoy that. I enjoy the process of figuring it out and finding which way is going to work best.
Yes. You can guarantee if I set all that up ready for, say, a live or something, when it comes to the live, I change it all around again.
Isn't it?
Try not to do the tabs, but I've ended up doing them anyway.
Oh, don't do the tabs, Nyan.
Let's hope they will all fit back together.
I'm pondering if I can get away without gessoing. Oh, I don't know. Because I've got lots of product on there. And, we've got you gessoing. We don't need me gessoing too. Well, I don't know if it's exciting, but got stuck into emptying boxes and finding. That is very exciting, Jean. That is super exciting. I love doing that.
Hello.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
It's lovely, isn't it? We like a good clear out and getting into our boxes and seeing what we've got because we've forgotten.
Yep, I'm just going to wash my hands.
Go on then. Right, I'm just going to use some chalky paint first. Oh, if this is going to... See, this has been a good one going through these supplies because some of my supplies, yeah, that's gone. Oh, I can't believe that's been taking up space when it's gone. Right, let's see, what else have we got here? No, that's no good. Let me get some paints. That's gonna work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, we want grey and ivory and a little hint of... No, not that one. I want a little hint of the Indian turquoise. I must get some more Indian turquoise. I must ask Leanne. Thinking I gave StreamYard positions, but I never know if it's worked. Facebook user, whoever you may be, it has not worked, I'm afraid. You are still Facebook user. What about primer? I know, Jean. I know. I was being lazy and thinking I could get away without priming. That's why I was going to use some chalk paint. But I do know I should prime. Ugh, and I think I might. Now you've mentioned it. I'm going to have to because yeah, you've made me realise the error of my ways, and I do need to.
You'll be sorry later. That's what she's going to say.
I know. I know. I'll be sorry later. I know. Oh, it's just priming, isn't it? It's just priming.
Hello.
Ooh, decoupage by Roop. Hello.
I was telling you from Portugal.
And Danny. Hello, Danny.
Did I miss Danny? Oh, hi, Danny.
Danny's been making beautiful things.
Oh, nobody's late to this.
No, you couldn't. It would be impossible. It would be impossible. You could turn up next week and we'd still be here wittering. Right. Oh, thank you, Jean. I am Portugals. Oh, nice. I hope you're not too hot.
What are we making? Rachel's doing a diorama. Me, I'm gonna plod along with. I was given a book nook, but there's nothing inside it, so I thought let's do an album to fit inside it.
That's very good idea.
So it's probably take a couple of weeks to fill it.
Yeah, well, that's good, isn't it? It's good. It's nice to have a project that's
quite a big one.
No, it's nice. I've been doing the same. I've done the same project in Jalmers now for 2 sessions, and we've got a third coming, and maybe a 4th. So it's good.
Yeah. So I'm going to use the Vintage Library.
I love those papers.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful papers. I did like the Desire one as well, but this one is all my colours, neutral tones.
It's beautiful. I really like that.
Yeah, that one doesn't quite float my boat, but you know, I love that one.
I love it.
Really like that one. And the shabby one there.
Jean, you are right, and I do appreciate you calling me out on it because I would tell other people, make sure you prime first.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to avoid it. So thank you. Thank you for giving me a little nudge. Sometimes I need a nudge.
Could use some of these because they're quite long enough to go on the spine of this. They look like real books.
Yeah, they're beautiful. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good, Hill.
Let's see. This one then has got the elements in it on the back page. And tags. What size line tags? That'll do. Little tiny books. And then we've got the squares. They're cute. Loose. It's more like a raft. There are different papers on the inside of this one. A lot more elements. Hi, Diane. Well, she is a sweetheart, that's why.
Oh, it's lovely, Diane. Oh, Diane is a sweetheart too. She's really lovely. Oh, blooming lovely, excuse me. A little bit carried away there. Oh,
It would make a really nice layout, that would, wouldn't it?
yeah, I think that's a project waiting to happen, that is.
I like some of these sayings. Never give up. Every real story is a never-ending story.
Is there one that says everybody needs Rachel? Well, Rachel needs Jean to come and live with her to remind her of things that she should do. Because I'm so grateful.
Those are hire her as a secretary.
Yes, yes. I need somebody to do these things for me. Because I will go off on a little tangent otherwise.
Right. Nothing's right now.
Boop, boop, boop,
I don't know what I'm going to do with them. That's on the first page going on the inside. With a little pocket to go on the inside to start. Let's go in there. I won't be able to get any more in there, I don't think. It'll be a flat page the other side.
You are the only person who calls me sweetheart, Diane, actually. But I do like it. I do like it.
My pages are a lot shorter than the cover. I thought if anything sticks out, it's not going to snag on the back. I don't know what to do about this one now, because this one goes to the back. And of course, when that... I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Shut up. I'll be fine. Right, I've got paper for this one. Oh, there we are. Jean's going to come and visit us.
Yes, well, we're both in Wales. And we're not that far from each other.
It's about 30 minutes at the moment.
Yeah, ish, yeah. Yeah, well, it depends who's driving, doesn't it?
Yeah, okay. Right, so I know I'm going to need this one on the top. Maybe a thing for the bottom as well. I'm glad I brought two up with me. How did I make the album? Good question. Lost it. I've just put it down and I've no idea, but I've just put it.
Come on, Leon, you can do it.
Just put it down.
It's the House Pixies.
I don't like it. Oh, it's underneath, that's why. I used construction tape, but I'm not liking it because it's shiny. I'm a little bit disappointed. I'll have to go back and use next time the one Terry showed me, because I think that's better. The only trouble is, because this was a big album, or bigger,
Oops,
obviously it was bigger than a 12 by 12, so I wasn't able to wrap it properly. So it'll do. It'll do. I'm thinking I quite like the blue. I'll put that underneath. I need something to stand out. I quite like that. That's nice. That's what I don't like that. I do like that. There we are. That makes it easier when you put it next to each other. Well, that's good, because I can use them little squares for something else. There'll be a little bit left over.
Oh, it's a lovely set, isn't it, Lissy? It's really lovely. Hello.
Oh,
hello, Facebook user.
I can't remember. Because there's two different sizes. The outside cover's not the same size. So be careful. What I'm doing here.
Lissy wants you to use those papers so that she can make what you're making.
Yeah. My own showed from the beginning, so I think Paul Ford is a very good one to watch. He did the Mamarazzi album for us. Yeah. I cut the wrong end. Isn't? Oh, not really. Yep, I really. I like to keep it perhaps the black, because I think that will. Maybe just a panel or something on the front, or some row of books or something.
Okay, let's get paint to go. I want to get paint to go. Let's get into paint to go. Right. Bit of that. And a bit of that. Have you got Indian turquoise in the Allegros in the shop, Leanne?
Yes.
Can you put one to the side for me, please? Because I am
Gonna come out now.
in need. Get my brush.
Right, nothing's going to be hanging off this one, I don't think so. I'm quite happy to use that wet glue. I think if you don't use too much of the glue, it doesn't wrinkle as much, you know. You soak it, it'll wrinkle a lot. Go, one down. All right, let me find my red liner. Yeah, I think it was Paul that I started following and watching how he was making them. So that's where most of my stuff has come from. Now, do I want to make a hole in the middle with a bit of acetate? I'm liking that idea. You want to paint in it already, Rachel?
Yeah.
Wow, look at you, was quick.
Yeah. Done me gesso and dried it, and now I'm just giving it a little bit of a dry brush. And then I'm going to use some of that walnut stain stuff as well.
I'm just looking for a dye that might be suitable.
A dye?
Yeah, because if I cut out the middle, then I can just put a bit of acetate, and then you can see what tags are in there.
Oh, nice, nice.
I'm thinking.
I see where you're coming from. I think that'll be nice. Right, I'm going to dry this layer.
That's probably the right step.
Pour some more. Oh, I like how this is going. Hey, Peggy! Peggy Sue, pretty little Peggy Sue, oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. I bet you haven't heard that a million times.
I'm going for that one. I shall be back. I'm cutting this up.
Oh. Na, 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 na. Well, I'm very musical today. I do apologise because what I'm calling musical is it's not really, is it? It's a lot of noise, but I don't know. I've just got it about me today. I think we might need a little bit of cookie going on here. There is a lot of layers to go, and I'm going to put some shelves on my wall today as well. So we'll have to figure that one out. And make my stained glass window as well. But that might be as far as I get today because there's quite a lot to do. Oh, Dawn, bless you. That's very kind of you. You might regret saying it. But, and also I'm very mindful. I try and sing things that Facebook won't cut us for as well. So we have to be a little bit careful because anything that's copyrighted, we can't burst into song with. Mikey, that's a lottie. Now let's just a few more touches of white in there. Oh, my long-suffering husband is back, bless him. I think it's him. I got my daughter and my granddaughter and their dog coming to stay for a couple of nights, so that's exciting.
Very much so.
Yeah, I love seeing them. They lived with us for, I love seeing all of the kids, but my daughter and this daughter and this granddaughter lived with us for, about 3.5 years. So it's really nice when they come back. Oh, Danny, you can do it. You can do it. I have faith.
Absolutely.
Nothing wrong with a bit of multitasking. Right. So if you're sort of looking at this and wondering what I'm doing, I'm drying off. What I do is I do a layer, and when the layer is where I want it to stay, I'll dry it off before I put the next layer on. Yeah, absolutely, Dawn. I am the same. Nobody appreciates my beautiful singing, but it doesn't stop me.
Oh, we love it, Rachel. You know we do.
I like to think I like to think I'm giving something.
Hi, Sarah. Oh, Greyhound fundraiser.
Sarah, oh, you can't be late. Oh, well, I used to foster greyhounds a long time ago, back when I could do that sort of thing. I used to foster greyhounds. They're amazing animals. They're so lovely and so. I don't think there's another dog like them in terms of how badly treated they can be, and yet they still will trust humans. I don't know any other dogs like it. They're just such gentle, beautiful creatures. Not that other dogs aren't, because they are, but I'm just, just singing the praises of greyhounds.
I can't look after myself, never mind a dog.
No,
I'd love to, though. I love animals.
I'm quite excited because they're bringing their dog today, so it's quite exciting.
Yeah, there's no such thing as being late, yeah.
No.
Been a couple of times we've been late.
Yeah.
So, no judging.
Absolutely. More of that. Probably could have done with not having the paint on my brush when I did that. But never mind, it's done now. I think I want a bit more of that.
Dawn, are you still there?
Our Dawn?
Yeah. Hey, Michelle. Oh, you never guess what happened yesterday, Michelle. I've been meaning to bring that table down to you. I've been down about 4 or 5 times, knocked on your door. I've only been knocking the wrong blinking door. I don't know. I'll have to check again where you live, but I've been knocking the wrong door. And of course, the people who lived there, they looked at me and I said, "Oh, does Michelle live there?" And they went, "No." Oh.
Oh, that's too
I'm cursing you for not being there every time I've come down. I'm like, she said she doesn't go anywhere. She does. She's always out.
That's too funny.
It wasn't you that made me this, was it? Dawn, sorry. It was a Dawn.
That's rather lovely.
Oh, it's stunning. We did a swap, and I was quite ashamed of mine when I had received this.
Oh, yeah.
When we did it was, yeah,
That's stunning.
way out of my league. They did a fabulous, fabulous job.
That's Hortensia, isn't it?
It is the Hortensia, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that is hysterical.
It is beautiful. And the love that. Well, there was definitely a Dawn, and she did a fab job. I was embarrassed about mine because I think it was only the second one I'd ever made.
I saw yours, and it was beautiful.
Well, thanks, but I know it wasn't quite up to. Yeah.
We're our own worst critics. We are our own worst critics. Oh, Sarah Lou rescues greyhounds. It's a love.
We've seen several, yeah.
They're amazing dogs, I gotta say.
I do realise they were rescues, but I have. Lisi, we did the live Zoom, and Sarah was in chatting to me. I will do it next week as well. I'm not sure what day or whatever, but I quite enjoyed it. Talking to different people.
I'll do it later on in the week.
Yeah.
Not that I'm being picky, but because I want to come and play. I'm busy at the beginning of the week. I'm busy till Thursday and Friday.
Might do it a couple of times. It's just finding the right time. I like to do it in the daytime, but at the same time, from the time I wake up, pretty much right through till about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's just orders and paperwork and just mad, really. And then by the time I think about tea and start sorting that out, The day is gone.
I can't believe you have tea in your house.
No, it's not tea, is it? Proper food. We just have a sandwich for lunch or dinner. We have tea. Isn't it funny how we call it different things? I was watching this guy from Canada, and he's living here in the UK, and he doesn't understand why we always call it tea when in fact it's dinner.
Oh, you've adopted they're just beautiful, aren't they, Sarah? They're just beautiful. I don't know how many came through us when I was fostering. I don't know how many I had altogether, but I ended up keeping 3 of them at one point because I just couldn't bear the thought of letting them go. They were just so lovely. But unfortunately, I'm not in a position to have them at the moment. But amazing creatures. Posted some paper cards on highlight class, and I really wished I hadn't for arrangements that are on there out this world and fabulous. Yes, Dawn, we are our own worst critics because I know that your flowers are amazing.
I was just going to say, we do that, don't we, after we've done it?
Yeah.
And then, because I quite liked my octopus, and then I put it in one of the air dry clay groups, and then I saw some of the ones that people have done, and I thought, oh my God, mine looks so nice compared to it, even though I was happy with it, And I think I shouldn't be sort of, what's the word, comparing myself to somebody who's probably been doing it for donkey's years. I've only been doing it for a few years, so I shouldn't really be.
Shouldn't compare yourself full stop with anybody for anything, because it's just you just shouldn't. It's just it'll do. What will it do? It'll
knock your confidence for a start.
Well, it knocks your confidence. It stops your creativity. It's just don't do it. Don't admire what other people do. But there's a saying, and I'm trying to think of what it is, and it's about that you can admire what other people do without it actually detracting from what you do. If you see does that make sense?
Yeah.
Don't when you look at other people's stuff, don't think of it in comparison to your things. Think of it just as what they've done.
Yes. A good idea.
Yes. I get them occasionally.
Yeah, but that's what I was trying to say. Although I saw other people's, it wasn't like I'm glad, wish I hadn't done it. It was like I was still happy with mine, even though some of theirs was like just fantastic,
Good.
I was still happy, and I enjoyed the process of doing mine.
Right. Well, that's
ages. Was it about 3 or 4 weeks I was doing it on a live here, but I was happy with it.
Good.
They would just, I think, like I said, they would stop me creating more sculptures, and that was something I enjoy doing.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that because you do amazing sculptures, and there'll always be somebody who does, there'll always be somebody who does better. There'll be somebody who does, there's just, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people do. It's nice to admire.
Individual, as Jean said, it's the individuality. It's
Jean being wise again.
Yeah, she's very wise.
She is very wise. You're very good, Jean. You're very good. You're on form today.
got to say what's new in the shop. And you haven't reminded me yet.
I haven't, because last time I asked you there wasn't anything, so I thought, oh, should I have?
No, it's all the Stamperia Christmas papers.
Oh, now some of them do look very nice.
It's whatever you like, isn't it? They've restocked all the traditional Christmas, or classic Christmas as they call it, and the pink Christmas, and then they've got all around Christmas, which is like looks like a gingerbread tones. Then they've got what's the other one? Christmas greetings, which looks very similar to the old patchwork Christmas, except it's different colours.
Yeah,
the colours are more like a rich tapestry, rather than, I think patchwork Christmas is this colour blue, I think, whereas I'll have to go.
You got any to hand?
Yeah, not to hand, but I can go and fetch them in a bit. They are nice. Where are you going to be? A little bit of colour poking through.
Right.
I think you're straight.
I think I'm nearly happy.
Yeah, that's good. I can't figure out what's straight and what's not.
Right, I'm nearly there. I'm feeling like I'm missing something on here. I'm not sure what. Maybe.
Yes, Dawn, I think that also helps, is sticking to the safe groups. But you know, even the safe groups.
Where did that come from? What? Where? How?
Oh, Dawn said about posting safe groups. I've also found that what's a lot of people will go on likes and things like that as well, and think mine's not good enough because I've only got 2 or 3 likes.
Oh, you can't. I spend hours on some stuff, and I'll get like 2 likes, and honestly, it's just not even worth thinking in those terms, because it's all about the algorithms.
And not only that, it goes by. So, say as a design team member, if your design team sort of share your post, the owner of the brand shares your post, and then the followers will share those posts, and you get what you call reach. Which is why I keep saying to people that you don't have to support monetary wise people's companies.
No.
Just a like or a share will push that reach, and then you reach people you've never ever reached before.
Yeah.
And they see your project, and they're like, wow, and then they'll like it. So you might get that few more likes. You know, because I started worrying about it at some point, because there were certain people that were getting hundreds of likes, and I was getting like 2, or 10 or whatever. And then I realised that they were asking people to do it.
Yeah. No, regularly don't get many likes, and I'm good with it.
Yeah, and I was thinking, well, that's why they look so popular.
Yeah.
They said, hey, can you do me a favour? Can you like my post? Hey, can you do me a favour? Can you share my post? And I'm thinking, yeah, well, that's why they get more than me.
Yeah, it's important if you want to support somebody. It's important to do more than a like, because a like doesn't put it up in the algorithm. Apparently, you have to love, or if you can comment, that bumps it up as well.
Yeah, and it's the same for like YouTube. They don't distinguish between a like and a thumbs up and a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Because they're all about interaction. And if everybody did a thumbs down, then it gives you more traction. So you end up going further up in the list.
Really?
Yeah. If I had 18 thumbs down and 1 like, I would probably be just as high as if somebody had 18 likes and 1 thumbs down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because they're not interested in whether somebody likes it or not. That post or that video is actually gains interest or traction, and therefore more people will go and watch it.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you don't like something somebody has done, don't bother putting the thumbs down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's strange because back a year or two ago, every single time somebody was putting a thumbs down on my YouTube, when I explained what it does, all of a sudden it stopped. Yeah. And the more you comment as well. So if somebody comments or on your page, if you comment back at least more than 3 words, that also helps.
Oh.
Yeah. So that on Instagram, that would be if
Hi, Joan.
Hi, Joan. Even if you just put something like "thank you" with a heart, or which is probably you. If you ever say something on Instagram, that's all you get back from me because I haven't got time. But at least you got that's 3 words. No, I wouldn't dream of putting a thumbs down, but there was some issues that people didn't like me being on a design team, so they decided to thumb me down, which helps me in a way.
Some people are just silly, aren't they?
They are. They are.
Silly.
If I don't like something on YouTube, I will just move on.
Yeah, that's my general approach to things I don't like. Do you pay for YouTube pieces?
I'm not sure what you mean, Jean.
You have to elaborate a little bit.
Yeah.
Elaboration is the name of the game.
Right. Is that shut properly? Yes, I think that will shut properly. Good job, yeah, good job.
You're doing a good job. Let me turn this around a minute.
Oh, there we go, Anya. They must have heard me. Yeah. It's just a petty thing, isn't it? Why? No need for it. No need.
There's no, there's no need for each other.
Okay. That's gonna be. I started playing with things and from my last album, decided not to use them in there, so got some spared bits.
That's always handy.
It is. It is. What's that? That's. What does that say? That's second. Second up. Whatever that means.
Oh no, I need to stick this extra bit of window on.
Yeah, it sounds something that one person would do, isn't it? So yeah, maybe. Who knows, Anya? Just I don't know why people would do it. Even they think they're doing something bad, but it all helps. Oh, what does Dawn do? What's Dawn good at?
I've seen Dawn Goodwin do some. Oh, she's just very good. And she goes to the monastery in Manchester where Lou holds creative group every week. Well, when she's not working. If she's working, sometimes it's somebody else. But her and Jane Telford, and Dawn, and there's quite a few of them go, and it's a beautiful place. I'm going to come up and surprise them at some point. Not in the too distant future, because I've got to go to Manchester or something. So I'm going to try and coincide it with a Thursday. They are malicious and immature, Joan, and they got, they need to get a life, don't they?
I was going to say, when we first started, Rachel, do you remember that person that kept, was it me and Sam, and somebody kept phoning us all the time?
Yeah, no, it was you and Sam. Yeah. And then they did it when I started doing it, they did it, and they did some stuff to me as well, and they're just idiots. I'm sorry, but they're just idiots. Get on with your life. Get on with your life. Enjoy yourself.
We're doing okay. We can move on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But some people are just silly.
Naughty. I like that blue paper, so I'm going to use that.
You're right, Sarah. You're right. But, you just find the nice people and you stay with them. And when I find them, I'll let you know. Bum, bum.
Well, thank you very much.
No, I can promise you, if you see me in a group, that will be a group that won't have any negativity or bitching. Because or drama. Because at the minute there's a hint of drama or bitching or nastiness, I'll leave a group. I just won't stay in it. Because it's not for me. I can't. My little sensitive self cannot deal with it.
At the end of the day, I'm no expert with things, but I play. People watch. I don't mind. I don't profess to be any.
Auntie Lizzie in trying to how?
Ruined by my mistakes. That's about it.
That's it. Absolutely.
I forgot I was going to do this box.
Oh, it looks beautiful, Dawn, and I'm coming up. I'm coming up. I don't want to say too much because there's some people I want to surprise. But it is happening, and it's happening. It's going to happen this year, and it's going to be
hopefully on jollies again.
I'm going to be what? What am I doing?
On your jollies again.
Yeah, I'm jollying most of August. I need to talk to you about that actually, because I'm jollying away in August. In August and the beginning of September, it's Jolly Central for Rachel Harris.
Oh, lovely.
Well, I'm going up to North Wales again, so I'm looking forward to that. I got to spend some time at my sister's. I got it all happening.
The other one.
What have we got going on? Okay, we better. Here come the men in black. No, they don't.
You've gone from that to that. That is a complete.
Don't even ask me what the connection is, because I have got no idea. Right, let's have a bit of moss paste going on here as well.
Right, how wide is this? This is.
Boo, 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 boo. 3 past 6. So want to visit the UK, but I'm a bit scared of the plane. I can understand that, Peggy. I can understand that. It's not nice being shoved in a tube and suspended in the sky, is it? But it is a means to get into places. Oh, well,
I was thinking about these stupid things.
Oh, Danny, do you go there as well? Oh, I see you. See, I knew a few people went there. I think Rizwana goes there as well. I'm very excited to meet people. Oh, that was noisy then.
I love that sound. It's one of my favourite sounds.
It's a gorgeous sound.
Right.
I wasn't expecting it.
Please don't tell me anything. Oh. Sorry, because I want to get rid of that end.
What are you up to?
I'm just giggling around here.
Texas. I got some family in Texas, in Allen in Texas. I've got some family, and they were in Waco as well. But yeah, I've never been to the States. I've got friends and family there, but I've never been. And like you were saying about the plane, I don't think I could cope with a plane for the amount of time that it would take to get there. But I have looked at going on a freight ship, because obviously, like I said, I have got friends and family there, and I should really. They come and visit me, but I've never been to visit them. So I have thought about it, and I have looked into getting passage on a freight ship to go. It takes a couple of days, But if you don't like flying, and I don't mind boats at all, I'm quite happy to go on a boat. Oh, Peggy. Well, maybe I'll surprise you one day too. No, don't worry, it's all right. I won't be knocking on your door. Don't panic. But yeah, definitely. You've been to the States a few times, haven't you?
Florida, I've been.
Yeah.
I want to go and visit my family in Ohio, but I haven't been yet.
Oh, nice.
Right, fit. Yeah.
Well, apparently freight ships are very good. They have nice, nice basic cabins for passengers. And you go and eat with the crew. And apparently it's very nice.
Hi, Judith. How are you doing? Hi, Heidi. I missed you there.
Oh, we got Heidi as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and Judith. Hi, Judith.
Oh, Sarah hasn't been since COVID. Do you know what? I went out to Creativation in the middle of COVID. But I didn't get it, and I'm good. It was just coming to the end. It was it last April? Last April. I enjoyed it.
Oh, that's when lots of people met up, wasn't it? You met up with Sam and lots of other people.
There was some of the ones that have been in and taken over. It was not David. What am I on about? Naneka, Lynette Erickson, Nicole Palos, Jessica Larios. Who else did we meet? Belinda Besson. Why is my mind going blank? There was more than that.
There was more than that. Yeah. Nikki, Disorganized Crafter.
Yes. Nikki. She was sneaky though. We didn't know she was coming, and then she turned up. She was like, surprise!
And Terry. Was Terry there?
Terry Franklin. Yeah. I knew there was another one. Yeah.
Who else?
Fab time.
Oh, there was loads of you met up. I can't remember. Yes,
Sarah. Pictures of us all over the place.
Freight ships do passage, and I think it's relative. When I looked into it, it's comparable with flights in terms of the price. But instead of taking however many hours, you are looking. I'm trying to remember how long it took to get there. It was like 2 or 3 days, so it is it takes a little bit, depending on what part you go into, of course. But yeah, you can get passage on a freight ship, and from the research I've done on it, it does look like quite a nice thing to do. Well, if you like boats, which I do, it's quite a nice thing to do.
It's the only thing that puts my husband off going to Florida every year is the flight. He doesn't like flying at all. And I didn't know either, Sarah, no.
Well, now you know. And I don't mind a couple of days on a boat. And apparently some of the food can be amazing as well on there.
Well, they've got to keep the crew happy.
Yeah. So apparently some of the food is amazing, and you can just go and have a little wander about.
Right. The question is, do I paper both sides of this or just the one?
Oh. Or
Oh,
both.
so when
Got to do them all. Got to do them all. I'll tell you what. You want to ask the audience.
ask the audience.
Well, I think
Both. Okay.
I'm nearly done.
We'll do both. Find a different paper though. It'll have to be like wallpaper or something. A wallpapery one.
Right.
I'm going for this one.
Yes. Okay, let me put my brush in some water a minute. And what can you see? Not a lot. There you go. So this is just showing you where I'm at. I'm just going to give this a little dry now.
It's looking fab.
It's getting there, isn't it? It's getting there. I'm quite. I can't. Oh, no, I'm not going to tell you. Actually, I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing because I'm going to keep it. Yeah, it's yes, Joan, Fiona, lovely. My lovely friend Fiona Randall sent me some of her arches to play with. So I am. And my lovely other friend, Leanne, said I could use them on the live, even though she hasn't got them in the shop just yet. So it's quite nice having lovely friends, isn't it? And then I've got all you lot are my lovely friends that I'm spending my Sunday afternoon with. Ooh, river cruise from Switzerland to Germany. That sounds absolutely gorgeous.
Sorry, persuading my son to make me a coffee because mine went cold.
Oh.
My throat is hurting. So. Well,
Alright, let's pop this.
Get on it again.
Right, put that to one side a minute. And I'm gonna do my other bit of the window frame because I forgot to stick it on when I was doing. So let me get my brush a minute. Take some of that water off. And just I know what I should have done with this and I didn't. I'm naughty. I'm not going to say it too loud. Oh, they're stunning, aren't they? They are stunning. Well, I cut out the space for it in my diorama, and I'm not using the back plate because I want light to be able to come through the window.
Perfect. Right.
But they are rather spectacular. Or spectacular. They're good. They're good.
They're very, very good.
They are very good. I gave up on trying to find the right word there. There's only so much my brain can do. Right. That is looking fairly painted, although I am going to moss it up a little bit as well. Just a little bit of moss. Oh. That will do, Rachel. Right, let me get that out of the way. Let me get that out of the way. Let me have a little wiper, because otherwise things are going to get tragic and make me upset because I end up getting in a mess. Right, that's one. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to be usable.
Yeah, I saw that, Judith. I could, you know, when you years ago we used to have jelly roll pens on acetate.
I've still got them.
With the black contour pens to make stained glass.
What do you mean we used to do?
Well, I don't do it anymore. I've still got them, but I don't do it anymore.
I've still got them. Yeah, Judith, I am. I'm doing stained glass. It's happening. But I'm going to use alcohol inks and do something a bit more abstract.
Yeah, well, there we are. See, you're not going to use jelly roll pens.
But I could get them out and I could use them. I just had in my head, I had the plan of doing the alcohol inks, and that's what I'm going to use, isn't it?
The plan.
Yes, they are screaming out for it, and they're going to get it. That's what they're going to get. They're going to get stained glass. In fact, that is probably the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do stained glass, and then what's the time? We'll see how the Anne's getting on, and I might do some shelves for my wall. We'll see.
Because that was 3 now, isn't it?
Yeah, it might. I think I might stop after stained glass today, actually, because it is getting on, isn't it? Right.
And I remember to have something to eat before the live this time.
Yes.
My belly's not rumbling. I was so embarrassed the last couple of times. It's like I can hear my stomach. I'm thinking, oh, I hope they can't.
Oh, it's easy done. It's easily done. Oh, and after us today on Jalmers, after us is it is Heidi who's watching.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm relaxing, having my coffee that doesn't look like my son's making.
Oh, maybe he's going to surprise you.
Yeah, he'd be very surprised if he does it. No, he's pretty good.
Yes, yeah, we got Heidi, and then after Heidi, we've got Andrew Moore.
Oh,
Andrew.
What you looking, Heidi?
Andrew Painty Moore. He did an amazing dragon over the course of a few weeks.
Oh, yes. Wow. Good thinking, Batman. Judith used to keep the cellophane wrappers from the Quality Street.
Yes, yeah.
They don't do it anymore, though, do they? Do they do those anymore?
Don't know. I haven't had Quality Street for a long time. I feel like I need to put that right, actually. I feel like I need some Quality Street in my life.
Let me go and wash my brush.
I'm just using a fine tip applicator to put some adhesive on this finer detail layer of this amazing arch from our Fiona Randall. Let's get that in position. Lovely. There we go. Looking good. Right, I think I've got that one straight. A minute. Just checking. Yeah, so I've added that. The dimension that gives is just amazing. I love it. Fiona did an amazing job. Oh, what's that? My son was going to come for dinner tonight, but he ended up having to do another call out at the hospice. The doctor is supposed to be on call. Oh no. Oh, Joan. Oh, I hope everything's okay. Oh, they're phasing out the... You've got loads of Quality Street. Oh, Joan, I'm coming over to yours.
Absolutely.
It doesn't take much to get... It doesn't take much to get me to go somewhere these days. Bit of chocolate, and I'm off. Decaf coffee, and I'm even more off. Right, where's my bit of... I had a bit of acetate. Oh, that was going to be the right size. Let me dig it out. Put that cloth there. Right, bit of acetate. Like that. Let me just make sure that it is going to be the right size. Where's my... I had the shape out. I don't know where I put it. Oh, Rachel, you silly woman. Let me have a look. Where did I put it? Where has my bit of cardboard gone? Oh, I tell you what, I've got one of the ones that I actually cut out of the window frame. That would be good to use, wouldn't it? Because then I can cut my acetate to exactly the right size for the window. Now let me check, because I did it twice because I messed it up on one of them. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. There we go. Right, I've got my acetate, and I've got a template, so it will fit in the window. And I need a Sharpie pen, or something like a Sharpie pen, to draw. Oh, come on now.
What's going on?
I don't know. And I said, hey, hey, what's going on? Do, 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 do. Don't know if
Wonder why that wouldn't go straight on there. There was a pot just there stopping me pushing it. What's going on? That can't be straight. Oh my god, I got them having a day of it.
Oh, Sue is asking a question. Hi, Terry. We just, your name was just mentioned. We were just talking about when all you guys met up.
So do you think it'd be better to do the wallpaper before you put it together? Well, yes and no. It's because of the tabs. That was the hardest bit, I think. I didn't want to cover it. I think if you put it all together, it stops you covering the tabs.
Oh, now what I might do is I might put that underneath so that I can see what I'm doing. Right, I need some ink. Where's my alcohol? Inks.
Yes, it was good fun. He was talking about going to Creativation, and it was still really COVID, wasn't it?
No, not you. Right, I have my box of alcoholics. Let's make something pretty.
Oh, love.
What?
Rachel, Terry's put down the gauntlet. She wants to see us all, so I reckon you should come out with me.
Well, as long as we can go out on a boat, I'll do it. As long as we can go out on a boat, I will do it. I just wouldn't trust myself to go on. If I went on a plane, I might not come back, and my husband wouldn't like that. So I need to go on a boat, because that way then I'll come home. Right.
6. Did I measure the boat one?
I'm gonna put some alcohol ink on my little applicator. Yeah, I would love to meet you, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have some alcohol ink. Oh, we didn't want that to happen. How did that happen? Why did that happen? Because it just goes like that. That looks all very similar colour.
I think I was very lucky as a child because, you know, my mum didn't think twice about getting on a plane. You know, this was late 70s.
Yes.
And they were not very safe then.
No.
I was very fortunate that my parents would, you know, they could afford to take me on holidays. And so I've never thought about going on a plane. It was when Bradley was little, and I said to Andrew about, actually, I might have been pregnant when we went on our honeymoon to Spain. And it was the worst thing ever because he didn't enjoy it.
Oh.
Because he didn't like flying. And then I said about going to Florida, and he was like, no, I don't like flying. That was the end of that. He has been.
I don't mind a little bit of flying. Like I've been to the usual sort of. Well, my parents used to live in Spain, so I've been, I've done Spain and I've done Tenerife and Amsterdam. I've been, regularly to
On a plane?
Yeah.
So what are you worried about going to America on a plane for?
Oh, because I've only got so much tolerance, and that length of time. I am particularly cheery. Yeah, I'm using alcohol inks, Terry. I'm high off the fumes. No, I'm always chipper on a Sunday. Always chipper on a Sunday. I like a Sunday. Not that I don't like other days. I am chipper. I'm questioning my chipperness now. Just wondering, am I chipper? No, I am chipper.
I just, I don't know. If it's just the length of time. Most people go to sleep, Rachel.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen for me.
No, I don't like sitting up either. But do you know what I do? I play those block games.
So there's nothing you could say that would convince me to go on a plane that would go any longer than the flight to the Netherlands now.
That's strange.
Yeah, there's nothing you could say that would, I've got dear friends and family that I would love to go and see, and I just cannot do it. But I will, I will look at getting passage on a ship and doing it that way.
Mad.
Well, that isn't the first time that somebody has said that.
Oh, I just love flying. I just love everything about it.
I like takeoff. Takeoff is exciting. But I just get very claustrophobic and I can cope with it for a short amount of time. But it's hard because it just, if I'm, the whole time I'm freaking out.
Oh, yeah, someone from Germany. Tag. Hello.
Guten Tag.
Yeah, well, she didn't say she was German, mind, so I'm just guessing.
Are we assuming? Are we making?
Oh yeah, I am assuming.
Sorry.
I know Florida is like anything between around 10 hours, I think it is, going. Coming back, you're in the slipstream, so it's about an hour shorter, I think. It all depends who's flying and what aeroplane you're on and
who's driving.
Who's driving? Yeah. If I'm just putting this on the top there, so it makes it look like a book.
And I said, hey. I'm the same thing with driving, Rachel. It stops me from doing so much, but I cannot get behind the wheel and drive. The thought of it makes me feel silly. Nobody's going, yeah, yeah. I hear you. You go, sometimes we just know our limitations, don't we? We just know where our little line is.
Yeah. I don't think I could stay on there for like 24 hours to Australia. No, I couldn't do that. I think that would definitely be too much for me.
Yes. Right, I'm quite liking that. I think I've got quite I think I might need a little bit more colour on the top there. Now I'm hoping that I've kind of got a nice little...
Oh, you'll be more than welcome, Lacey.
Oh, yeah, go on. Come to Wales. I should be on the tourist board. Come to Wales.
There's a lot to do.
Oh, there's loads here, isn't there?
Lots of castles and beaches, and some of the best beaches in the world.
Yes, yeah, we have. And beautiful mountains. I'm going up Snowdon in August when I go to my daughter's.
Did you go to Port Meirion last time?
Oh, I did. It was stunning. It was everything I'd hoped, because I wanted to go for years, and it was everything that I had imagined.
I'm a free man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There was a series called The Prisoner, and it was filmed.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Just for people who didn't know what we're talking about, but it was filmed in Port Meirion.
Oh, it's an amazing place. Beautiful. It's a really famous Italian architect that designed it all many years ago, and it looks.
They live there now, don't they? They do actually live there. And they have to be vetted before they live there to make sure they keep it up with the strict code of keeping the houses well maintained. And I think it's a fab idea. I don't think I'd like all them people sort of, visiting all the time. I think that
Well,
I
yeah,
know
you
that.
would have people like me looking in your windows going, oh, this is beautiful.
And funny you should say that. I lived on a very famous street, and you can guarantee people would look in my windows.
Oh,
Definitely.
no.
So yeah, we lived in Oxfordshire, and we lived on Burford High Street. And because our cottage was tiny, the windows are literally eye level.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
yeah, very often people wouldn't, and they wouldn't just, sideways, sideways look.
No, they'd have a good go.
Oh yeah, they'd up to the window with their hands on there to see if
Yeah,
anybody lived there.
yeah. Steaming up your window.
Yeah, huh?
How rude.
So I can imagine them being in, and I know going through there that their windows are really you can't see through their windows. But
No,
I don't think I'd like it.
no, I don't think I would either. Well, I'm not walking up, Joe, and I'm not walking up. There's a train. There's a train that goes up to the top of Snowdon, so I'm going to catch a train, and I'm very excited because if I had all my faculties, is that the right word? We'll use that word. If I was capable, I would walk up there because I used to love doing things like that, but I'm not. So I'm going to catch the train up, and I'm very excited about it because it feels like I'm going to do something that I can't believe I drew around that, and I'm still having to trim. Yeah, very excited anyway. I'm distracted by my thing that I'm messing up at the minute. Oh, one more little trim.
Yeah, it looks like a book, doesn't it? Yeah.
It does look like a book. Well done.
Those edges might need to be trimmed.
Right, let's have a look. If I take too much off now, I'm going to scream. Our beard throughout Barry.
I remember somebody judging me for having the old what do you call it? Those.
Oh, look at that.
What was it out in the 70s and 80s? The netting. Do you remember?
What's that?
The netting over the windows.
Oh, a bit of net curtain.
Net curtains, yeah.
Oh.
But, living on a main street, you just have to.
Absolutely. Why would you? Mind you, in the Netherlands, hardly anybody does. You're just wandering around and they have their lights on and they leave the curtains open and you're just like, oh, look at that, that's very nice. And it's really hard not to look.
Yeah, but I mean, they're sort of surreptitiously looking, and then there is people who are downright rude and trying to look through. Oh, that looks fab, Rachel.
Oh, have something nice, Heidi, I hope. No, I mean, I wouldn't, I wouldn't lick the window or anything like that. But it's hard not to look when there's, there's something beautiful there to look at. Right then. Do 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 do.
Anna.
Do 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 do. Right, I think I might call it a day for today because next thing I want to do is shelves on there, and it's gonna take a long time, so I don't really want to start doing that. No. Thanks, Terry. I made a table as well to go on it. I've got to stain it yet, but I made a little table. And I wasn't gonna tell you everything I'm gonna do, was I? But
Nope.
I'm not telling you anymore. But it's gonna be lovely.
Are we all finishing off next week, are we?
Yeah, go on. I might finish off before then and start another project, but
well, I'll definitely be finishing off next week.
I probably won't actually, because I'm just thinking I've got a really busy week, so I probably won't. But we'll see.
Okay, dokie.
I'll try not to finish it. I'll try not to. But I'm just,
So this is how far I've got. I've done the first page. Woohoo! I haven't even done the cards that are going to go in it yet. But
I love it. I love that pocket.
First page is done. Inside is done. I'm probably gloss paint. Maybe use the hybrid paints on the inside, because the black was only meant to stop the, let the paper sit on the paint rather than anything else.
I hear you.
Or what I'm going to do on the spines yet, because with this one it fits inside. So what I need is something that will be able to pull it out. Otherwise, you're going to be using, that every time to pull out.
Yeah, it's going to make life a bit hard.
I'm not sure what I'm going to use.
Well, you've got a week to come up with something.
I might use the resin and bend the resin so it's like two spines.
Ooh, that would be cheeky.
If you bend them on a bottle or something, they'll be like bent spines.
Yeah. That would be very
cheeky. You
cheeky.
could use them as a drawer. So
I like the sound of that.
Yes. We'll finish off next week. I'll test it out as a theory, as handles. Yeah. There's all very well winging it. There's winging it and being a total disaster.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Peggy. I was very kind.
Oh, you're welcome, Peggy.
Yeah, everyone's very kind. Keep an eye out. I will go in our little Zoom room.
Yes.
In the daytime, maybe the evening even.
If you do it on the end of the week, I'll pop in.
Yeah, maybe I'll do both, beginning and end. See if we can catch some people.
Do doubler.
Because it's nice to get to know people. I mean, we get to know them in the chat here, but I know Jean said that she hadn't used Zoom at all before, but basically, it's like this. When you go in, you click the link and you'll end up in a little room like this. And
you don't have to, if you're a little bit shy about being on camera, you don't have to be on camera yourself.
No, you don't.
Just chit chat. Well, it is, it's nice to see you. And if you come into the Zoom room when I'm in there, I'm an absolute blooming state, because I don't dress up to go on Zoom unless I'm doing the live with somebody.
Because I don't either, because I'm usually crafting, so I've usually got a holy shirt on or one with paint on it, or perhaps I haven't even brushed my hair because I've been rushing.
Yeah, so don't feel like you have to.
No one's judging.
No. And chances are, if we're all chitty chatting and crafting, we won't even be looking at each other.
No. But you don't have to have your camera on. That's all I do is ask is you will say hello so that I know it's you.
Yes.
You never know what kind of dodginess happens,
Oh, there's always a little bit of dodgy, isn't there?
No, we don't, do we, Terry? We don't care. But it is nice to get to know people.
It is. And we're a nice little community.
Absolutely. Okie dokie. I shall message you personally, Lisi, when I go in. Make sure you're there. You've been in with one of us. You've been with us before when we did the 24-hour craftathon. It was a Halloween craftathon, wasn't it? We were in Crafty Anarchy for 24 hours. I did my Missouri cage, bird cage. That took me 8 hours of that time.
Ooh.
8 hours of straight solid crafting, that was.
Wow.
That was on Zoom.
Absolutely. Pajamas, Sarah, pajamas are encouraged, I would say.
Yeah.
Because you'll make me feel better. Because I'll probably be in mine.
At least the bottom half will be in mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We did have somebody who did that on Zoom and said they were naked.
That's what Sue said.
Yeah, just don't forget you don't click the camera button by accident. That will make me look. Okie dokie, everybody. Are you with me next week, Rachel?
What's the date next week?
30th?
Yes.
Yes, okay then. We'll see you all next week, everybody.
See you next week. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.